Hello, today I'm going to show you how to install Krita 3.3.2 on Ubuntu 16.04. If you just go with the normal way to go to Linux and get a PPA, it won't be able to install on Ubuntu 16.4 as it depends on newer dependencies which isn't in Ubuntu 16.4. But there is a way to do it. And the way starts with downloading the app image, and then we will basically run it from the app image, which works correctly. But we will have to make an icon for the app image. We will put the icon and the image together in a file. We will move it to a place like the opt folder where many of the apps, like third-party apps, store their data so that all users can access the program. Then we will install an app to help us add apps programs to our menu that we can find it in the bash. And then we will add a command with the icon you can choose any icon. It just must be small, and you will find it in your bash. You will just click on it in like a normal program, and it will open up as expected. If you go to some Google searching, Krita icon, I always like to use labeled for reuse, but you can go anything you want. Of course, this will be the best icon, but on my screen, this is too big. So, if you click on here, and now you don't know exactly what you're going to get anymore, but I will go for like a 600 by 600. Fantastic. So, it's wiki commons, so this should be just fine. And because I normally have for reuse, and now we can just save this picture to a menu. As you can see, they're both downloading still, or the app image is still downloading. This won't update automatically, so every time there's new app image and you want that program a new version, you will have to kind of do the same process again. And let's create a folder now. I'm going to call it Krita. That is optional, any way you want to call it. And I'm going to move the icon into the folder. And let's wait for this to get finished. It's nearly done, as you can see. So I won't fast forward the video, because the next part which we're going to do is now first of all we have to move this into an op folder, but we have to have administrative rights, so we can open up our file system as root. So it's kind of easy. If you've never done it before, then don't worry. I will show you exactly what to do, and you will find all the commands in the description of this video. As you can see, we just downloaded Krita. We go back to files. Where did we download it to? As you can see, we downloaded it to the opt folder, which is not the ideal location, or the TMT. So if you've done the same, if it's not in your downloads, then you can just open up a terminal. We will do it all together now. I press Ctrl Alt and T together, because as you can see, there's a little lock in front of it. Now I'm going to type in sudo now tls, and we will do everything together. Type in your password, and Now let's first go to the TMT folder to get this package. And Mozilla. There we go. As you can see, the lock is not there anymore. And let's move it to Krita. Paste it. Let's make it an executable. I don't think it mattered, but let's just make it written right. Written right just for the sake if it doesn't maybe open up because it stored it to the wrong location. And now we will just, but it's very important to make it an executable. Even if you go to the downloads, and then you don't have to change the permissions, but you have to make it an executable. Very, very, very important. Otherwise, it won't work. And now we have to. I'm gonna cut this folder and move it to our opt folder, as I said before. And we'll just paste. And now we can just close all these windows and start clean again. That's fine. And as you can see, it's empty here. Now we're gonna open up. As you see, my computer just broke for some reason. There's back again. So now I'm gonna open up and go to my file system and go to the opt location where we just left our package. As you can see. And I'm gonna open up a normal terminal again. Control Alt and T. Move to the left. And now you can just pull this over. And I'm gonna save this like this. Copy. And I'm gonna move it into my text document. As you can see, we already used the Nautilus to open up statement folder. What's happening here? Let's see, will be better now. Oh man, what is happening? Oh well. Let's open up another one. Or LibreOffice. Always fun when weird things happen when making a video. I really hope it doesn't happen when you do it, but yeah. So I'm gonna move it here. And I'm just gonna paste this command. It's quite important. And we can test if it's working by just pressing enter. As you can see, Krita 3.3.2 is opening up correctly. That's what we want. I might have said the name wrong in the beginning. I realize it now. And now, for our next step, we have to install this package. As you can see, I'm totally messed up here now. So I'm just going to write it down. Sudo apt install a la carte. This will help enable us to add a package with the icon which we downloaded and added into the folder into our menu. It's quite a nice tool to have. As you can see, it's installing. We can just close it now. And I'm going to try to close this also. And now we just go to the package. As you can see, there it is, the package we just installed. And my goodness. It's always fun when you try to make something and everything just goes crazy. Copy this command into the command. You can name your package and you can change it to any icon which you want, which we already downloaded, and place it in this file. Like what I'm doing now is I'm not breaking the computer. I can promise it to you. And we say okay. And you can just start in Krita. As you can see, it looks stunning. I just really don't understand this black screen. But just for assurance, I will quickly close Lockout my computer and see if everything is fine, that you will be assured that I didn't break your computer. And type in the password and log in again. As you can see, some system errors. Everything is fine again. And Krita is successfully installed. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and see how my computers get messed up while doing this whole journey. But yeah, it works just fine and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.